Hi guys, this is Emily from Emily's Anthology. I have a jewel tone makeup tutorial for you guys today. This is a tone based on the products that I was sent from the Sisley. I think it was the Mystic Fall line, I'm not sure, but I'll link it in the description box for you. And basically they were all really dark, rich jewel tone colors, and I thought I'd do a quick makeup tutorial to teach you guys how to get the look. If you like this look, please watch on to find out how you can do it, and thank you guys for watching. I started off with my base as usual. What I used was the Clinique Even Better foundation. This is number 8 Beige, and I used that on the outer corners of my face where the contours are. And on the high points of my face I used a lighter foundation. This is the Chanel Pro Lumiere foundation. This has been discontinued, but Chanel have produced a new foundation that you can get in store. It's called the Perfection Lumiere, and I'm told it's pretty similar. I also already did my eyebrows, and I'm trialing a new product today. This is the SAX Perfect Brow kit, and it's pretty similar to the Anastasia kit that I have. It's got 4 colors and an eyebrow brush. This is dual-ended, and it also has stencils for you here. I think this is a pretty great alternative to the Anastasia brow kit. One thing I do have to say about this kit is that the color isn't quite ashy enough for my neutral skin tone and my black hair. If you have a more pinky skin tone or redder hair, then this is definitely the kit for you. Now I'm going to start with the base. I'm using a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and this is in the color Rocky Mountain Green. I'm just going to use this all over my lid. And then I'm going to blend it out with my clean finger. Now onto the eyeshadow. I have the Sisley Phyto-Ombre Eclat eyeshadow. This is in number 17 Stardust. I'm just going to use an NP set eyeshadow brush to pack the eyeshadow onto my eye. And the base that we put down earlier should help the eyeshadow grip really well. Now I'm using an NP Set crease blender brush, and I'm just going to blend out the edges of the eyeshadow. Now this look is already going to be quite loud, so I'm not going to put anything colorful in the crease. I'm just going to use my usual Inglot eyeshadow. It's just a matte dark brown eyeshadow. I'm going to pat my crease blender brush into the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to run it into my crease. Next, to keep with the jewel tone of the look, I have this Sisley Phyto Kohl Star Glittering Eyeliner in dark Amethyst. It just looks like this. And I'm going to use that and run that along my lash line. I'm going to wing it out slightly at the outer corners. And I'm also going to run it along my lower lash line. Now I don't want the line to be too obvious here on the upper lash line, so I'm going to go in with my Boots number 7 Smoky Eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to smudge out the line. And blend it in with the green. And what's so great about this eyeliner pencil is that you don't have to worry about the color losing intensity or the sparkles falling off. They all stick really well. Now if you want to keep strictly with the jewel tone of this look, then you can just leave it there, apply some mascara, and you're ready to go. I like my looks a little darker, so I'm going to be using an eyeliner. I'm going to be using the Double Wear Stay in Place eye pencil from Estee Lauder. And I'm just going to line my waterline with this. I'm also going to wiggle it in between my lashes just to give my lashes a fuller look. Then I'm going to run it on my lower waterline. Now again, if you don't want too loud a look, you can leave it at this. I have the tendency to want to play around with my eyeshadows, and I really love having a different color on the lower waterline just to add a bit of excitement to the look, I guess. For this, I'm going to be using my MAC Mineralize eyeshadow. This is in Blue Flame. And I'm just going to go in with the smoky eyeliner brush again and run that just on my lower waterline underneath. Now it's up to you how low you want to take it along your lower waterline. If you have a really heavy eye, then you can take it much lower down. And just join it with the outer. So the eyes are almost done. I am now going to go in with this new mascara. This is a Face of Australia mascara. It's called the Impact Curl Extreme Volume and Curl Mascara. It is one of my latest favorites because it gives you such amazing lashes and it's very buildable. It also catches the lashes on the lower lash line really well, and if you have really sparse lashes like me, this is definitely a mascara that you have to try. So I've just done my false eyelashes. I put an extra coat of mascara on my lower lash line. And now I'm going to move on to concealer. I'm using a different method of concealing today. I'm going to be using this Bourjois Healthy Mix Concealer. This is in number 51. I'm just going to apply it to the back of my hand. And I'm going to pick it up with an NP Set foundation brush and apply it to my under eye. I want my skin to be really flawless, and that's why I'm using this technique today. So just apply it underneath your eye, bring it into the inner corners of your eyes, onto the nose, and then bring it all the way out to your temples. And this is a good chance to clean up the line on the outer corner of your eyeshadow. And I also want to bring it lower down towards the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to set my whole face with powder now. I'm going to be using the Mercier Translucent Loose Powder and just a powder puff. So I'm just going to dip the powder puff into the powder and just dab it all over my face. I want to avoid the parts where I use the darker foundation because I'm going to set that with a bronzer. Don't worry about the powder being too heavy, we're going to brush it off later. Now I want to set the contours of my face where I put the darker foundation color with a bronzer or a contour powder. I'm using this one. This is the NP Set Contour and Highlight Palette. I'm just going to brush my NP Blush Contour Brush into the contour shade. Dab the excess off on the back of my hand and just run that along the contours and up along the temples and down underneath my jawline. Now I want to brush off the excess loose powder. This is the Sigma SS150 brush. I'm going to use this and just run it along anywhere that I put the Laura Mercier powder earlier, just to dust off any excess powder. You want to do this because otherwise it will flash back in cameras and you'll look really pale and not in a good way. Now I'm moving on to the blush. For this look I have this Sisley blush. This is called the Sisley Phyto Blush Eclat in number 1 Duo Peach. And it looks like this. It's just a very pinky, peachy color. I'm just going to run my brush over both the pink and the peach colors. And I'm going to dab that onto the apples of my cheeks. I really love blush, so I go quite heavy with the blush. It's completely up to you how heavy-handed or light-handed you want to be with the blush. And make sure that the blush color actually blends into your contour color. Don't leave any obvious lines. I want to move on to highlighting now. For this, I have two different products. This is the Sleek Molten Metal eyeshadow duo. It's a cream eyeshadow duo. And this Inika Light Reflect Highlighting Cream. I'm going to start with the Molten Metal. And I'm just going into one of the shades. It doesn't matter which one. They're both basically almost exactly the same. With my smoky eyeliner brush. And I'm just going to apply that to the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten it up a bit and open up the eye. With the Inika highlighting cream, I'm just going to apply some of it to the back of my hand. This is a gorgeous highlighter. If you like the Tom Ford highlighter and can't afford it, this is definitely the product to buy. I think even with the Tom Ford highlighter, this is still a really amazing product and you have to check it out. So I'm just going to pick the product up with my stippling brush. This is a Real Techniques stippling brush. And I like this brush because it's a lot more compact than the other stippling brushes. And it disperses highlight product really well. I'm just going to apply the highlight product to the outer C around my eyes. This is also a great product to have because it reflects in the camera very, very well. So with flash photography, you're going to want to use this. I'm also going to apply it to the bridge of my nose. And just on my cupid's bow. I'm also going to pick a bit of that highlight cream up on just a large pencil brush. And I'm going to run it right underneath the arch of my brow. I'm keeping the lips really simple. I'm only going to be using one product. And this is the YSL Rouge Volupte. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. In number 1. And this is just a really nude, pinky beige tone. I think the color is beige nude if I'm not mistaken. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want a full list of the products that I used, just visit my blog. It's linked down in the description box. Please subscribe if you like the video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.